here at NAMM 2008. I'm standing here with the mastermind, Andrew Barta.
Yes, thank you.
First off, I'd like to say we are huge fans of the SansAmp line. Probably one of the most legendary DI pedals ever made. The SansAmp, of course.
Appreciate that.
About every stage, every bass musician, that's kind of their starting point of what you can do and the best sound around. So, what are you guys showing in 2008 for SansAmp?
Well, we have 5 new pedals. It's called the Character Series, and we have 1 new pedal, which is the extension of our bass driver. It's called the Bass Driver Deluxe. I'll explain that later. Right now, we are plugged in right here into one of our character pedals. Here's a big picture of it, and here's the actual pedal. It's called the Liverpool for a reason. Is that it has the sound of those amplifiers from Liverpool, like the early 60s, like the Beatles. I actually have a sound dialed up right now, like the Beatles style. What you can hear is there is like a richness in the sound. It's not a distorted sound. It's not a super clean sound. There's like something in between, and that's what is really hard to get most of the time with the amp simulators or emulators, is to get that in-between sound. And if you play like a chord, it just rings out beautifully. I actually had it a little distorted. I can back up, change the pickup, you get a whole different character. You change the character, you bring it up a little bit. Now you get the top boost. That was started in the 70s. Put an extra little punch into the amp. And my favorite is when you increase the character all the way, a little more drive. Now you get a mid booster, a la Brian May. And you notice that the core stays clean. It doesn't get fuzzy. It's really in your face.
Very organic.
Exactly. What we are going through is not a guitar amplifier. This is our power engine. That's a self-powered speaker. There's a 60-watt amplifier in there, but there's no preamp to it. So basically what you hear is that pedal. If I turn it off, you're gonna hear there's just like that solid state sound. And back to the 60s. And it's always the character, changing the character of the amp within the AC30 style.
Absolutely.
Now the other pedals, for example, here we have the British. It's going to do a similar sweep through the different styles of the British amplifiers. We're talking here obviously.
Everybody loves and tries to mimic and tries to get to it.
It's like the Marshall style, and you can get the warm plexi sound to a JCM 800, more modern, a bright, crunchy sound, to all the way to the metal sounds of the 90s and the present day. And now one more for guitars is over here. That's the California. And it's gonna give you like the Mark 1, 2, and the rectifier style sounds.
The Musician Network. We take you there.